Hey guys, Jacqueline Fernandez here at the Alert Center. Today we are discussing some tips for businesses to build a strong online reputation and additionally what consumers can look for online. So we are discussing this with the Better Business Bureau. Tristan joining us now to discuss this in length. Tristan, thanks for joining us again on this Tuesday. We look forward to Tuesdays because we know we're going to learn something new. Thanks again for joining us.
Yes, always. Thank you for having me.
Of course. So what are some tips for building a strong online reputation? Kind of start at the top and we'll whittle our way down.
Yes, so number one, as a business, just having a easy to navigate website is huge. Everyone has a phone these days. Phone books are kind of lost in history. People, when they want to find a business, they just search it on Google and they have the ability to scroll and see, let's say they need a roofer, they can check out all the roofers. And so if you are a roofer and you have someone search for your website, they click on their website and it's a mess, it's hard to navigate, it's hard to find the contact information, then consumers are so much less likely to choose your business. So number one is just making an easy to navigate website. And then along with that, reviews are huge. So if people can go leave a review and consumers can go and check out those reviews and the business does respond, and whether it's a positive review or a negative review, and businesses are out there responding saying, oh, I'm glad you came to us for your business, as well as maybe a negative review and a business says, oh, how can we fix this? How can we solve this problem? Then consumers are so much more likely to choose that business.
Yeah, and I was just going to pop in here real quick. Along those lines, I mean, when you are leaving a review, there's nothing worse when the business doesn't get back to you, right? Because I always appreciate some constructive criticism. So, hey, maybe you can work on this, and here's some examples for how maybe you could improve, or this type of idea, right? So, nobody's perfect, and there are ways to give back constructive, emphasis on constructive feedback.
Yes, so when leaving a review, I think just explaining what kind of job you had done and whether it turned out perfectly, exactly how you want it to be, or maybe there was a concern. Maybe you didn't get back, you didn't hear back in time, or the job wasn't done exactly like you wanted it to be, and you just let them know. And then as a good business, they will see that and they will respond in a timely manner. And as we know, the best businesses that stay around for a long time are the ones that do continue to grow. They take the feedback and they say, how can we learn from this and how can we be better in the future?
Right, wonderful. Any more tips for businesses or consumers, maybe, if you want to head in that direction now? What should consumers specifically look for online? When we first started discussing this, you talk about having a website that's easy to navigate, right? I mean, the last thing I want to do is try to, figure out and kind of struggle in finding your contact information. I want to know, where's your phone number? Where's your email? That's easily accessible. So any other tips for consumers now?
Yes, as consumers, do your research, do your homework. Like I said, we all have phones. We have the ability to do all the research we can before we use our hard-earned money to purchase, whether it's a service or a good of some sort. We have the ability to use that information to find what's best for us and make sure we get the job done right. Look into those reviews, look at different businesses and how you can make sure that you're getting the right business done for you. And for businesses, be on multiple platforms. It's so nice when you can, check Facebook or Instagram and their businesses on there, and you can see maybe visuals of the work they have done. So it makes it so much easier for consumers to find a good business. And as a consumer, just take your time, find the right business, do your research, and all will be well.
Yeah, and I will say along those lines as well. I mean, a lot of us do use LinkedIn still. There are different demographics for each of these social media platforms, right? So don't just be on LinkedIn. Don't just be on Twitter, for example, or Facebook or Instagram. So the more social media platforms that you're on, the more likely you are to reach a wider audience. Can you elaborate on that for us, Tristan?
Yes, so I myself am on Facebook and Instagram, but it seems like, Facebook may have a little bit of an older audience, while Instagram may have a little bit of a younger audience. So if you can reach certain audiences, different types of people, different demographics, then it makes it so much easier to widen your target audience as a business and reach as many possible consumers as possible. And it's so nice when, you maybe need something, you look on Instagram and you see, oh, that house looks beautiful. They just got the roof done. I'm going to go to this business to get my roof done. So it's so nice when you can have different platforms and different avenues, and it just helps businesses find new customers.
Right. And again, the Better Business Bureau, of course, that is a platform businesses and consumers can use. Go there, right? If you're a business, sign up with the Better Business Bureau. Consumers know to go there to find the good guys and the bad guys, as it were, to get those star ratings. And you offer advice for both sides of the spectrum.
Yes, absolutely. So when it comes to bbb.org, all you have to do is put in the area that you're in and what kind of business that you may need, whether it's a plumber, roofer, landscaping, and we'll show you the accredited businesses. That means that a business has all their licenses, they do the job the right way, and they're open to complaints. So if there isn't a complaint, then we will help them resolve that complaint. And so it's so helpful for one, businesses to get their name out there and show that they are doing their job the right way, and for consumers in an easy to navigate site that they can find exactly what they're looking for at all times.
Yeah, it is super easy to navigate, so that's wonderful. Well, Tristan, again, thank you so much for your time on this Tuesday. Really appreciate all your tips and tricks. We'll see you next week, hopefully.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Have a good day. All right, if you're just joining us at the Alert Center, we were just discussing some tips for businesses and consumers when it comes to online reputation and, easy to navigate websites for businesses and consumers. If you want to give back some feedback to businesses, the importance of responding, etc. So some important tidbits there. Want to head to our website now. That is firstalert6.com. I'm going to head over there real quick. Oops, just kidding. Here we go. Here's firstalert6.com for you. So yeah, morel mushroom season has begun. Excited about that one personally. I love mushrooms, but we want to talk a little bit about the weather. So here we do have this breaking news report. I will leave that as a web extra for you. Let's go to our First Alert 6 weather. Click on that weather tab from Senior Chief Meteorologist Rusty Lord. So here's a look at our First Alert forecast for today. So Tuesday looks like it's partly cloudy, a high of 75 degrees today, scattered storms to our south after 3 p.m. Here's the severe weather risk. As we were talking, the scattered chance of strong storms after 3. I'm going to head down here for the 3-day for you. So Tuesday today 75, Wednesday 73, and Thursday 69. And it appears that as the week continues, the increase for evening thunder showers does go up. So that is something to take note of. A quick look now from our Blackstone camera, a live look for you, if you will. So yeah, a few clouds out there today, but still some sunny conditions, so that is nice. Want to take a look at 144th and Dodge. We can see how the traffic is faring out there right now. Looks like all is well at the noon hour. Some clouds in this shot too, but still you can kind of see that cloud cover, a bit shadowy conditions out there for you. And again, just a real quick thank you for those of you who are joining us at the Alert Center this afternoon. We will have all the latest news and updates for you on our website again, firstalert6.com, and at our 3 o'clock broadcast with our Dave Zavolinsky. We'll see you then.